Raymond says the way Kyle interacts with you and some of the media indicates his problems creating accountability. How does Aiyuk learn accountability from Kyle? Whew,
I mean, when you ask
deep.
questions, Kyle turns into a stone cold killer. Like sometimes, like I don't
I
know
know
what it is.
he's not feeling it, but to me, it's like I just don't think you're making yourself look good. So do whatever you want. I mean, I don't care. I'm going to keep asking questions. You're the one who's got 3 losses in a row, so maybe you might want to. Because like it's like you're talking to me, but you're still talking to the fans.
Yeah.
So
and you ask the questions. You ask the questions that the fans really want to like hear about. Like no softball questions. Why isn't this guy playing? What did you plan to do? And then he gets so agitated. I don't know, man.
So, so what I do now is I record it like a gonzo first person. So I'm just right here. And that way, when he gives me the look, it's just a little bit more dramatic. I put it right on YouTube. They do really well. So Kyle, thank you, man. Everyone's looking forward to the awkward question answer from me and you. I don't understand why you don't diffuse these things. Lynch would, Salah would, D'Amico would. I mean, all these guys are smart enough to be professional, understand that there's really no percentage in like doing this with the media because I always win. It's all good for me. I always come out like this is entertaining. I'm entertainment. You're a coach. Don't get into this with me.
To me, it just screams a guy who doesn't want to be challenged.
True. Probably because his, hasn't been challenged much in his entire life. He just kind of seems like the rich kid in high school that, you just everyone kind of wants to mess with a little bit because he's an easy target. But at the same time, he throws killer parties, so you kind of want to be his friend. But you kind of like try to slide in like little jabs, just not, just a little jab.
Oh my god!
But it's like, can I come to the mansion party this weekend? Because I know you're talking on one, and your dad's out of town. Okay. Stop singing, Grant. Your father and your guests are awesome. Someone needs to save poor Lance. I am sure glad my employer doesn't treat me like Kyle.
I like your singing. Actually.
Stop singing. That was harsh. But he gave me $10. But for you, I won't sing anymore today. Because you gave me $10. Thank you. Miguel says, do you think we would have been better off playing Jimmy and Trey every game like New Orleans did with Hill and Breeze?
No. They both need rhythm. They both need it. Jimmy
the Niners would have been better off being honest with themselves that they're not Super Bowl contenders, moving on from Jimmy Garoppolo and playing Trey Lance. But for whatever reason, the Super Bowl hangover is a bitch. It's serious. People say it's not a real thing. It's not. This team still hasn't gotten over that team that year.
And this fan base hasn't either. Yeah. That's another thing, right? It's because you get there, you're a few minutes from winning in 2019, and then you bring everybody back. So that's when everybody starts to assume, okay, now we're rolling. Everybody's going to be. No, you don't understand that. Getting to that Super Bowl and getting to those circumstances can't be duplicated.
Yeah.
They just can't.
Yeah. There's just a lot that had to break your way, and it doesn't always do that because the next year, a lot didn't break your way. Please say it, Kyle. Please say Kyle is sabotaging for Lance his own egotistical reasons. Kyle, first, never wrong. Niners expendable. I mean, dude, if Jed felt that that's what happened, you'd have to fire him today, like for cause. So I'm not going to say that he's doing that. I think it's just fair to say that like he's having a really bad year for whatever reason, and the bye week's coming a good time, and it's time for him to look in the mirror and to be like, dude, I suck right now. Time for me to prove everyone wrong.
I just blame him more on execution. Like play calling is a little bit of it, but I blame him more on execution. But that falls on the coach. I mean, why don't guys understand what play is being called? What's supposed to happen? Why can't you get guys to stop holding? Why can't you start to slide the protections the right way? Not understanding who that's going to be on, if that's Mac. Because all I heard about Alex Mack was when he came over here is that he was going to be sliding protections over and things like that.
Yeah, they would never miss anything. Yeah, I don't know. He can't even snap the ball when the dude's in the shotgun.
Right, and I don't even know if the Seattle game, right? So there's that one shotgun snap where literally the ball comes out and Trey like snatches it with his right hand and just goes right into it. Like I'm just like, yeah, like what? Like come on, like so.
Yeah, what? You've been doing this your whole life. Mateo says it's obvious they're trying to trade Aiyuk for a first. No, they're actively driving down his trade value. People are like, you thought Brandon Aiyuk was good? He's not. He sucks. He's not good. He's not good at all. He's not even as good as Travis Benjamin. Oh, but do you want to give us a first round pick for him because he's good? Even though Benjamin, he's just not Travis Benjamin good. Travis Benjamin wouldn't be in the NFL right now
if it wasn't for
the 49ers. He's just a practice squad guy that no team would put on their 53, and the Niners are playing him over Aiyuk. So what does that say? What does that tell you about what they currently think of Aiyuk?
And what he does better than Aiyuk is punt return and flag punts down, and you don't even want him to do that. This is mismanaged personnel all the way through, and I gotta blame Kyle Shanahan for it. Sorry.
Kyle, it's the bye week, man. Just take it, do something about it, get better. NorCal Refrigeration and HVAC says Trey Lance has actually landed in the worst place compared to other rookies. Coach turmoil, vets on 1-year deals, no picks to build around. You bring up 3 good points. Also, just unreal expectations. He plays one game and like 40% of the fan base is like, see, freaking sucks. Not ready. It's like, whoa, chill. Dude, it's the youngest quarterback you've ever had. Like some guys just are not feeling the Trey Lance experience. I'm with you, man. It's very hard to be a Niners quarterback. It's kind of like being a Yankees shortstop, I want to say. No.
Where are we going here with this one?
I don't know. There's a lot of pressure.
Oh, okay. To fill in the shoes for Derek Jeter.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
All right. Here's my question. Justin Fields hasn't hit the ground running yet at all, right? Nope. Like he looks like a rookie.
Yep.
Guess what Bill Lazor and the Bears did for him this week against the Raiders? They ran the ball 34 times and asked him to throw 17 times.
What a freaking idea. Wow. They took the pressure off the quarterback? That's revolutionary.
And guess what? The Bears won.
Yeah.
Imagine that, guys.
Yeah. Jay, we're just throwing it out there. Take it. Do what you want to do with it,
If you like it, take it. If you don't, send it back.
Send it right back. None of it makes sense. Kyle needs to be fired if he can't get this right. I don't get why. Sit people that have contributed, BA. Why not run the ball? I don't understand what happened to, like, why can't Trey Lance get under center and hand the ball off? Like, why is that not allowed? Why is that not allowed? The other stuff isn't working. That always works. They handed off like from under center in that game, I want to say 3 times. I think they had a 9-yard gain, like a 14-yard gain, and a 2-yard gain. Why was that not good? Quality control. I blame quality control. Whoever's doing it, whoever's in the booth is just not communicating what's going on. You need to be charting this stuff because
I think he's probably like saying something and Kyle's just like, cut his mic off. I don't want to hear it. Cut it.
Seth says, don't assume we beat the Bears with this offense. Wow,
I'm not assuming that. I am not assuming that.
And the thing is, the Colts have a good defense, don't they? They have a good coordinator. They have DeForest.
Well, they have a good
Buckner. They have Darius
Leonard. They have a good front. They have a good front. They have a good front seven. It's just the back end, right? Like they.
Well, that's a good start against the Niners. A good front.
Yeah, I mean, that's.
Oh well, now you're in business. Yeah,
that's my thing. Is that you're gonna have to find a way to attack these cornerbacks quickly, and it depends. It doesn't even matter who's the quarterback. If it's Jimmy.
Arizona has the worst corners in the league. They didn't even have Byron Murphy. Byron Murphy were like, yeah, we really can't do that today. Sorry.
Yeah, Byron Murphy and the other kid Marco didn't play either.
We're gone.
So, I mean,
and the Niners scored 10 points. So it's like the Niners won't even attack your cornerbacks unless they have Nate Sudfeld playing. Anthony says Harbs had Roman, Fangio, Donatel, Rathman, and Tom Sula. This let him focus on grooming his talent, especially at quarterback. Shanahan may benefit in letting go of play calling and trusting his assistants.
He may, but he'll never do it.
Yeah. He may, but he'll never do it. Yeah, good call.
I mean, it's a fair question to ask. What quarterback has gotten better under his watch?
Not no Mullins. Quarterback. What quarterback has stayed healthy under his watch?
Not Mullins, not Beathard, not Jimmy Garoppolo. Neither of them have improved.
And that's what I'm saying with Trey Lance. I love the idea of Trey Lance. I love what he's showing out there. But, where is the improvement with him? Like where can you be like, you can tell the work he's done with the Niners. Look at that. We saw him in North Dakota State, but he comes to the Niners, and this is the Kyle Shanahan effect. No, I don't see that at all. I see a kid going out there and battling on his own, and it's heroic, but, I don't see the Kyle effect. I don't. And when Kaepernick played with the Niners right away, you're like, okay, they've been working with this guy. I can see what they've been doing. This is a serious project for them. I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
And with the Kaepernick thing, that really felt like a sign of that was Harbaugh's guy.
No doubt. And it was clear as day the entire time. And if it doesn't work out with Kyle, it'll be because of this. Because internally, he's made it clear, I don't like Trey. This isn't going to work. All right, deuces. We'll find someone who does. I think a lot of coaches would want to work with him. I think Harbaugh's a guy would want to work with him. A lot of guys would be into that kind of quarterback.
Greg, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
John Lynch says that the 49ers leave Justin Fields pro day and they're drawing up plays for Trey Lance.
Quarterback power.
I'm not even going to say anything.
Quarterback draw.
I'm not even going to say anything.
Everything is goal line plays, but we're going to do it from the middle of the field.
Do you understand why I have a hard time believing anything that any of these guys say at this point? Because
let me say something. Did Kyle ever say that? Or did Lynch say that?
No, Lynch said that. So here's the thing. Here's another thing. And let's put the tinfoil hat on.
Put the
tinfoil hat on.
Kyle never said that.
For it to be Trey Lance the entire time, sure feels like trading up to 3 was plan Z.
Yeah.
Z.
Yeah.
Like the last plan. When you
Uh-huh.
really tried to get every single veteran quarterback under the sun that had 2 arms, including Andy Dalton, Sam Darnold, Teddy Bridgewater, and when you
Aaron
found
Rodgers
out,
the morning of the draft.
right,
The morning of the draft. Like
when you find
hours
out,
before Trey Lance became a 49er, you were like calling up Aaron Rodgers like, man, come on, man. Come on, dog. Like,
dude,
I know
Trey
like
Lance,
we
Trey
passed
Lance
on you
hears
15 years ago, but what do we
Trey Lance hears all this. And he hears you talking about you dying to get Matthew Stafford and you were in Cabo and everything as well, too. Does that sound like it was Trey Lance the whole time?